Welcome back to Crazy Gamers Games and this special episode where I talk about the Adeptus Mechanicus Fist of the Omnissiah box, also how you can build armies with certain sets. And I'm going to start out with this Battle Force, Fist of the Omnissiah Battle Force. Now it's Christmas time, I'm recording this the day before Christmas on Christmas Eve. I want to get this video out there for people who might be getting the Battle Force box and want to know where to go from here. Now, as I stated many times before, I've never built an army for Warhammer 40k, but I've done lots of research. I've built theoretical armies with Battlescribe, but I want to show you what I got started with and where I am going with my ideas of this army. So let's take a look at the Fist of the Omnissiah. I'm not going to do an unboxing, I just want to go over what's in here. You get a Tech Priest Engine Seer, you get 2 Castellan robots and a Cybernetic Datasmith, you get a unit of Skitarii Vanguard or Rangers, either way you want to build them. You get the Sicarian Rustalkers or Infiltrators, they can be built either way, and then you get a Dune Crawler. Now, with this box alone, I have built a 600-point AdMech army. So I'm going to go over that right now. For's World, I picked Mars, of course. And this is a patrol detachment. There's no bonus CP for it, but you do get the 3 CP for being a battle-forged army. And this is 600 points exactly. My HQ is a Tech Priest Engine Seer, and then I chose to take a group of 10 Rangers, with one with an Omnispect, 1 Alpha with a galvanic rifle, and then I took one of each of the special weapons, 1 Arc Rifle, 1 Plasma Cavalier, and 1 Transuranic Arquebus, the sniper rifle. Then in the Elite category, I have 2 Cybernetica Datasmiths, or 1 Cybernetica Datasmith, sorry about that, and then a group of Sicarian Infiltrators with Flechette Blasters and Taser Goads. It's a group of 5, 1 Princeps and 4 Infiltrators. And then in the 2 heavy supports will be the group of Castellan robots, all with heavy phosphorus blasters. And then the second heavy would be the Dune Crawler with a broad spectrum data tether, a Cognitus heavy stubber, and the Icarus array. I think the Icarus array gives you more of an all-around combat other than putting all your eggs in 1 neutron laser or the eradication beamer or things like that. Now that's 600 points on the nose. And, you know, I'm sure if you go to your local game store, you can find someone to play a 600 point army with you. It's 38 power if you want to do it that way. But that's all from this one Battle Force box. So, you have your Battle Force, you have your 600 points. What's next? Well, if you want a little bit more, you can add the Start Collecting box. And by adding in the Start Collecting box, depending on your upgrades and different things, you're looking around 900 to 950 points. You'll have 4 command points, because you will take a patrol detachment and a spearhead detachment. I'll talk about the spearhead detachment first. Your HQ for that choice would be the Tech Priest Engine Seer that comes in the Fist of the Omnissiah Battle Force box. A set of 2 Castellan robots with the heavy phosphor blasters that come in the Battle Force box. 1 of the Dune Crawlers that come in the Battle Force box with the Icarus array and the Cognitus heavy stubber and the broad spectrum data tether. Now, with the Start Collecting box, you get a Tech Priest Dominus, another group of 10 Skitarii troops, and then you also get another Dune Crawler. So the third heavy support in the spearhead attachment would be the Dune Crawler from the Start Collecting box, and I've decided to equip that with a broad spectrum data tether, a Cognitus heavy stubber with a neutron laser, and another Cognitus heavy stubber. Now, up to the patrol detachment, I'll take the Tech Priest Dominus from the Start Collecting box as my Warlord, and the HQ for the patrol detachment with an Eradication Array and a Phosphor Serpentina, and the Relic from Mars, the Red Axe. And he will be the Warlord, and I would make him a Necromechanic, to where he would get one extra wound when he goes to heal something. And then you have two troop choices, a group of 10 Skitarii Rangers with an Omnispect, a Ranger Alpha with a Arc Pistol and an Arc Maul, 7 Standard Rangers, and 2 Rangers with the Transuric Arquebus, the sniper rifles. And then the second troop choice, one comes from each of the boxes, would be a group of Vanguards with an enhanced data tether, 7 Vanguards with just radium carbines, and 2 of the Vanguards with the Plasma Cavalier, and a Vanguard Alpha with an Arc Pistol and an Arc Maul. By having the 2 sets of Skitarii groups, one from each box, you can mix and match how you build them to where you can have 2 snipers in one group and 2 plasma in another group. Or if you wanted 2 arc rifles, you could do that in another group also. And then the Cybernetic Datasmith from the Battle Force box will be one of the elites. He can change the protocols on the robots. It's always good, mostly to fill out points. And then you would have a group of 5. I would pick the Sicarian Infiltrators with the Flechette Blasters and Taser Goads. And over the Ruststalkers, if you want the Ruststalkers, you could pick them also. You could also use your robots in combat with the Fist. That's acceptable too. And last, I want to talk about adding one more item that I find will really round out your points to give you a good set, is the Forgebane box set. This is a box set that you can find a lot of places real cheap. It's kind of old. It comes with Adeptus Mechanicus facing off on Necrons. I'm not using Necrons. The Adeptus Mechanicus comes with a Tech Priest Dominus, 10 Skitarii Rangers or Vanguard, but it also comes with 2 Armiger Warglaves, which will fill a Lords of War category. They're mini knights, basically. Previous videos I displayed a built Armiger. Now, if you have the Start Collecting box and the Battle Force box and the Forgebane box, you get a 1,500 point army. You get a battalion detachment, which is 5 CP, and then a Lord's super heavy auxiliary detachment, which doesn't give you any CP, but you have 5 CP now. And you get, in your super heavy auxiliary detachment, you would get the 2 Armiger Warglaves in that thing, because they come as a unit of 1. And then you would have basically 2 Tech Priest Dominus, 1 as your Warlord, and you would have an Engine Seer, so you'd have 3 HQs. You would have 3 groups of troops, and you could take it as a group of Rangers with 3 sniper rifles, a group of Rangers with 3 arc rifles, and a group of Vanguards with 3 Plasma Cavaliers. And the elites basically remain the same because you're not getting any more elites. A Datasmith and Infiltrators or Ruststalkers. And then your heavy supports would be your Castle and Robot group of 2. And then your 2 Doom Crawlers from Start Collecting and Battle Force. So right there, that is 3 possible builds that you can start playing Adeptus Mechanicus with minimal buy-in. You're buying 3 boxes at the most for 1,500 points. A lot of people play 1,500 points, but if you're getting one of these boxes for Christmas and you want to go where next, you think, hey, I'm going to add the Start Collecting box or Forgebane. Forgebane is great. I enjoyed it. I built the Necrons just to practice and, deployments and things like that. Didn't paint them up or anything. But for Adeptus Mechanicus, I think those 3 boxes getting you a 1,500 point army is a great place to start off. So that's it for this Christmas Eve video. Thank you for tuning into the channel, and starting next week, hopefully I'll have some more videos up of my build progress. I got some Castellan robots that are built. I'm still looking to magnetize them. I had some issues with the building, with the legs, so I'm going to go over that in my next video. But everybody have a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and a Happy New Year for Crazy Gamer Games. I'm the Crazy Gamer. Have a great day.